Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Sunday, February 26, 2023, and we are back with our college basketball best bets of the day. New to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these college basketball videos every single day along with the NBA and NHL. Those videos are live right now, definitely to check those out. We're going after our first 1,500 subscribers, so I'm really excited to have y'all here. Let's win together today. Let's make some serious money because we sure as hell did yesterday. We went 7-1 yesterday in college basketball. We had Baylor minus 3.5, easy dub. New Mexico plus 2.5. That was a winner. Got on the hook. Love to see it. Good teams win. Great teams cover. St. Mary's plus 5.5 was our lone L of the day. We had TCU plus 2.5 versus Texas Tech, a squeaker but a W. We had Arkansas plus 8.5, pretty easy winner there. Mississippi State minus 1.5, winner. Michigan, we had Iowa minus 5.5 versus Michigan State in probably it's the top 3 comeback I've ever watched in my entire life in college basketball. Absolutely incredible. And we had Indiana plus 6.5. That was a winner over Purdue. So a 7-1 day yesterday. That brings us to 158 and 114 for the season. Hell of a freaking day yesterday, and we're going to follow up today. I have 4 picks today, and I've got 2 that I might bet later. I'll talk about that here in a little bit. Our first bet of the day, let's get right into it, is University of Maryland minus 5.5 versus Northwestern. This is a system play. UMD is at home. They're minus 5.5 versus a ranked team, and UMD is unranked. I don't believe Northwestern one bit. I just can't do it. And when they're not at home, this Northwestern team is a different team. Bowie is an example against Illinois. He scored 40 in that game, and they still lost by 5. I don't think UMD lets him score 40 in this game. I think this is a rout. UMD is going to absolutely smoke them. Give me the Terps today all day long. College Park's going to be bumping. I love UMD here, minus 5.5. Secondly, our second bet is Illinois minus 4.5 versus Ohio State. It's a simple fact. Just fade Ohio State in basketball. You're going to win money. Ohio State sucks. They are not good. Illinois is extremely talented. They just got to put it together. But they're going to run. I think personally they're going to run them off the court. Plus Zed Key on Ohio State, like their best big man and maybe their best player, is out for the season with that shoulder injury. He hasn't been right for a while. They have no rim protection whatsoever. Their only other player is a freshman center who has good traits, but it doesn't have a feel for the game yet. I love Illinois here, minus 4.5. I think this game, you could take an alternate line minus 9.5. I think they win by a lot. Our next bet is going to be Colorado plus 6.5 versus UCLA. Colorado's at home. This game scares the living shit out of me, but the sharp money is all over Colorado here. Colorado at home gives teams a lot of problems. If you look at last year, they upset Arizona as 12.5-point dogs. I think the elevation's a big deal with that, even though they are in Boulder versus Denver. It's still extremely high elevation. And they have good size, and UCLA also doesn't cover these very big spreads for the most part. They win, but they don't cover big spreads. I think UCLA wins here. I think we thread the needle here. I think UCLA wins by 3 or 4. The 6.5 will be plenty to cover. I like Colorado here plus 6.5. Our next bet that is 100% already in is the over 148.5 in Providence versus Georgetown. They can both score and they can get up and down the court. I think Providence is going to be extra motivated, specifically in the offensive end, because they got shut down by UConn in that second half. By the way, we had UConn in that game. That was an easy dub. I think this will be a very high-scoring game here. Georgetown knows how to score, especially when they're at home. I like the over here, 148.5. It's a very doable over here. It's slightly higher than I'd like, but I think this game's going to go to, I think this game's going to be 85, 75 or something like that. You could take the Providence minus the points as well, but I like the over here, 148.5. Now, there's 2 games I might bet later. One game that I'm almost certainly going to bet later is going to be Wichita State versus Tulane. I'm really highly leaning towards Wichita here. I'm just waiting a little bit. I want to see how some money comes in, that sort of thing. So I'm going to wait, but I really like Wichita there. I'm going to put it on my Twitter, though. And also Wisconsin versus Michigan. I have no idea who I'm going to bet in that game. I may bet it closer to game time. Check my Twitter for that. My Twitter, by the way, is in the description below. So a quick recap of what we have today. I'm going to go over the picks that I've already put in. Maryland minus 5.5. Illinois minus 4.5, Colorado plus 6.5, and with the over 148.5 in Providence versus Georgetown. So guys, let's lock in those picks. Let's win together today. Let's make some money, and I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out other videos.